Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Thursday Night Live, which is, of course, the last of our hour-long formats for a couple of days because we've got our two short but sweets of this week coming up. Nonetheless, tonight we have the entire hour together, which I'm massively looking forward to, as we wave away Thursday and we welcome in Friday. Poets' Day, darlings. Piss off early, tomorrow's Saturday, and we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers. If you choose to deploy the powers of the hedgehogs of truth, do so wisely, with wise counsel, and if necessary, with restraint. We are not being joined by two Tentington or indeed the Netty Petty Pisspot. Neither of them are getting a tickle. But Sean's box has very kindly adopted the pounding position and is ready to receive a right good seeing to. And of course, we've got the portable community electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of your fellow bogs and indeed members of the inner scrotum. Now, I simply cannot wait to get into your comments, see what we're going to be talking about tonight. But before I do so, I'm going to have a very well-deserved goodly slurp of my nice wine. So, with no further ado, or indeed I don't care if he comes round here. I've got my beer on sideboard there. Let mother sort it out if he comes round here. Cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your wits about you. Keep your hand on your halfpenny. That's my advice. And above all, with cautious optimism dribbling down one nostril, and with integrity and sincerity trumpeting out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thanks so much. Here we go. Oh, okay now. Oh, gosh. Oh, oh. Joining us tonight, in no particular order of merit, appearance, height, or bra size, we have Stew 69 3K, the fabulous Tonic 110, the lovely Niska, Peter P, Stew again, Supermod Says, Carl of the Lockpick. We are blessed to be joined by the lovely Simone, hooked on classics, of course. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, now then. Oh, hell's teeth. Oh, I better have some more of that. It's a good drop tonight. What? I should cocoa? I should rub it up? And I probably should. Oh, absolutely marvellous. Richard is right in our midst, Paulie Galtieri, of course. Who else have we got, I wonder? But I will not be wondering for much longer, because I will be finding out. Through the gift of sight. And, oh, stone me, this is ridiculous. Oh. Dear God. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, dear Lord. It won't stop. It won't stop. Pop 57 is with us, the lovely Pauline. Oh. Looks a lordy. The fabulous Danielle Barrett is with us, no doubt, with Martin. Who have we got? Paola Chabella. The lovely Paola is here with us. That's full of hope. 2222, of course. Who else is? Watched Boaty's video today about car insurance. He was on about cancelling the policy, then he might keep the policy going for when he replaces Fanny for another one. So what insurance is he using? I don't understand the question, quite honestly. Oh, for other two cars driving at the moment. They've got their own insurance. I have 3 separate modern car policies with the same company, but they are separate policies. And they are for YVETTE, CARTE-BLANCHE, Madame Fanny, and Officer CRABTREE. And, you know, they're all singing, all dancing, business use, blah, blah, blah. And then I have a classic fleet policy with Footman James. But that's going to be reduced down to, I'll renew that tomorrow. And I'll reduce it down so there's only going to be NETTY on there. But it will remain a fleet policy so that if and when I acquire something else classic, it can just be added to the fleet policy. Yeah, the point is, the point about hanging on to that policy is that it'll cost me money to cancel it, and then when I do replace Fanny, I've just got to raise another policy. It's just easier to keep it going. It's only 20 quid a month or something like that. It's not expensive. I've got a lot of no claims discount, and I've got a clean license, and I'm old but not too old. I live in an incredibly safe area. Insurance is not expensive. Who else have we got with us? I wonder. Winslow Burdett, good evening. The Jamesy boy, hello. Beverly Sharp, hello my lovely. The fabulous Mike P, hello to you. I'm so excited about this weekend. It's going to be awesome, I tell you. Nick M, hi boating community. Hope you've all had a great day. I hope you have as well, Nick. Thank you for joining us again. Right, let's keep going and catch up. Bill Drain, a very good evening to you. Robbie Dorset, good evening. Andrew Buttigieg, Ivor Spotty Butty as was, of course. Good evening to you, my dear chap. I am well, thank you, Bill, and I hope you are too. Jason Sharp, good evening to you. Oh, we've got our first doings of the... Oh, God, it's from Ben. Oh, bloody hell, this is going to be trouble. This is going to be trouble. Mark's walking vlog, hello. Baz, good evening, Baz. Barry Scrotter, good evening, sir. Bookworm, the lovely Steph, hello to you. Stephen S. Paul, we've not seen you for a few days, have we? Welcome back, we've missed you. Oh, hello, Steph. Thank you for remembering me. Jeremiah, good evening. Boaty, in the meantime, I would give Crabtree a good looking over. Any particular reason? He's not long had an MOT. Is there something wrong with Crabtree I need to know about? Crabtree needs a good polish, he probably does, but it's not really been the weather for it. Ah, Ange, the lovely Kate Camper, and one of your co-hosts for Monday night live from Lickpenny coming up. Josh Homan, a very good evening to you, sir. Oh, the beeping indicator. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Bloody French. Christine Jackson, good evening. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, who doesn't want to talk but hopes everybody is well. Oh, hope you've not had a bad day, Emma. Nice to see the laser dot has buggered off. I've moved the candle to one side for exactly that reason. The fabulous Pete. Good evening, Pete, and say hello to the Memsab for me, if you would be so kind. Boaty, I'm on about things like belts, etc., so you're sure of things, Crabbers being your only car now. Well, he's not my only car, and he's barely going to be used. Yvette's going to be the daily. I've been in her tonight. David Hay, good evening, and David Hay's had another binge day watching my old vids. Oh, I hope you happened across some of the less awful ones. There's some decent stuff in my back catalogue. There's some brilliant stuff with Mustard. Never understood why it wasn't more popular than it was. I look back at the viewing figures for Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch, and I genuinely don't get why we only had a handful of people watching us. I thought they were brilliant. Do you know what? I might actually re-release them, because not many people go back into your back catalogue to have a look back. Some do, but not many. I might actually re-release some of the Mustard and Boaty Do lunches so that the new people can see them, because I thought they were great. Oh, thank you, Pete. And thank you, Memsab. Right, the next voice that you hear will probably be spouting filth, but in a very sexy tone.
Well, hi there, Boaty.
Hi.
I'm glad to see you're not having any more audio issues like the other night in your Caravan.
Oh, yes.
Is that correct? Caravan?
Yeah.
I don't care. I was so excited to see those little onesie sitters. I thought, then you showed the big bed. And, all the room in there we could have.
Oh, yes.
But hint, hint, I'm the big spoon, Boaty, which means you're the little spoon.
I see.
Watch out, though. I might be containing a spork. You don't know what a spork is? Google it. Don't worry about the proximity of your neighbors out there either. Everyone knows when the RVs are rocking, don't come a knocking.
There's nobody anywhere
Okay,
near.
I feel better. Have a great show, buddy.
And I thank you.
Oh, I'm all...
Just to pause you there, there are no near neighbours, so you don't have to worry about that. And as it turns out, ROGERBOTTY turned out to be quite aptly named, although I had no idea about that at the time. So let's just say, Ben, that when you and I get it on in that big old bed, it ain't going to come as a surprise to ROGERBOTTY. Oh, yes. Now, carry on with what you were saying, my dear chap.
Sorry, I forgot to mention, don't worry about noise complaints. It's called a ball gag, Boaty. A ball gag. Ask the matron and Emma about it, okay?
I will do.
Have a good show.
One of these days, I'm going to Google the stuff that Ben keeps talking to me about. And that will be the day that I finally seek psychiatric help. Of the type provided by Dr. Gleedle and the Gleedle tones. And if anybody can tell me what that line is from, I will be very impressed, and you can have 50 Boaty points. If anybody can tell me what that line is from, and who uttered it. Who spake that line, and under what circumstances? I'll be seriously impressed if anybody knows. 3, 2, 1. Wine burp. Thank you. And thank you, Ben. it is always good to hear your dulcet tones coming forth with absolute filth from across the Atlantic. And hey, I'm flattered. What? I don't get much. I was going to say I don't get much interest in me. I don't get any bloody interest in me. So I will, yeah, quite frankly, any port in a storm, dear. Right, where was I in the comments? Let's have a look. Ah, right, yes, now then. Somewhere around, ah, yes, I was around here, wasn't I? Yes. Oh, I was getting love from the Memsab, wasn't I? I remember it well. Yes, there we are. David, have you seen the one with Boaty and Mustard discussing the pottering harness? My favourite Mustard and Boaty moment, the pottering harness. And that was one of the very rare occasions that Mustard and Boaty did lunch here at this very table. Oh, look, I did that and sparks went up from the candle. Oh, there's probably a scientific explanation for that. I don't know what it is, though. Kevin O'Keefe, a very good evening to you. The pottering harness, that was... I think you should visit Mustard once a month for new lunch content, evening or... Why can't he visit me? I spent 3 years going to that sodding godforsaken yard every bloody Monday. Why can't he come here too and, you know, bring me a housewarming gift for my new home? I know why, he's busy. He's too busy, bless him. Just needs mirrors on the ceiling in ROGERBOTTY. I'll work on that. Who was that lovely American? Ah, that was the fabulous Ben of the YouTube channel, Ben and Sam do something. I can't remember what. What's it called? Exploring with Ben and Sam, I believe. Where do you buy your wine? Asked Robbie Dorset. Online in bulk or just Tesco? I wouldn't be seen dead in a Tesco. That's where working class people go. I get it delivered by Sainsbury's because Ocado let me down in the wine department, so I have to slum it and use Sainsbury's, I'm afraid. But I'm quite the fan of Sainsbury's because they perform the useful function of keeping middle-class people out of Waitrose. So you've got to love them for that. You don't get ball gags on Hubnut. Oh, I wish you bloody did. Is a pottering harness a thing in America? I suspect possibly not. Thank you, Ben. Oh, there we are. Exploring with Ben and Sam is going to make them dirtier so as not to disappoint me. Yes, another big shout out. It's the community meetup and the after party. I am so looking forward to it. Now, don't get me wrong, I hope that more of you come. But if nobody else comes, other than the people that are already coming, I don't care. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. Not just the Sunday lunch, but the Monday and the Monday lunch and the Monday night and then the Tuesday breakfast. I might... Oh, now then, talking about doing lunch videos, I might film Monday lunch if the others are up for it, and I'm sure there will be. So you might get a Ange, Phil, Jen and Boaty do lunch episode. That would be fun, wouldn't it? And what about a breakfast live the morning after? I mean, you're going to have a live with many co-hosts on the Monday night. Do you fancy a breakfast live on the Tuesday? Or again, I could do that as a video. This is with the consent of the others, of course. but I'm quite persuasive when I want to be. I mean, I've got to be persuasive, haven't I? I've been married. If I wasn't persuasive, there's no way I would ever have been married. Mind you, it took me a long time to persuade the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty to become the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty. She kicked and squealed and struggled and... Some of you longer termers will know the story of how we did end up getting married and how quickly it all happened. And if you've seen the wedding video, you'll know that I wasn't bullshining you when I said that our friends actually contacted the venue to find out that if it wasn't a wind-up, because they thought it must be a wind-up. We got married on the 14th of January on my birthday. Christmas cards were sent to us, and Mags replied to them saying, yeah, we're not together anymore, we've split up and this time it's for good. And he's living down in Birmingham and I'm still here. And everybody said, oh, really sorry to hear that. And the next thing you know, like 6 days later, they get an invitation to a bloody wedding. So they've all thought it's a wind-up, haven't they? And one of them was deputised to actually contact the venue and say, to find out if it was actually true. And guess what? It was. Oh dear. It's actually quite a romantic story, really. Me and the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, it was quite a romantic story. Even the divorce was romantic, because the divorce wasn't the end of the relationship, oddly enough. God bless her. She's doing okay. She's doing grand. And I tell you what, Opwap, the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, I would, and you probably would too, despite the fact that she's, I shouldn't give away her age, should I? That would be indiscreet of me. 61. Oh, excuse me. Bit of a tickle in the old arse. Mustard and Boaty need to spend a night in ROGERBOTTY. No, we were supposed to spend a night in the original ROGERBOTTY. Mustard is not spending a night in Mr. George ROGERBOTTY II. Not happening. Allegro Man. We did lunch with Allegro Man on 2 or 3 occasions. And there was one occasion where Allegro Man came for lunch here, sat at that chair there, and had Momo and staff curry. And given that he's a Yorkshireman who's never eaten anything more spicy than HP sauce, it came as quite a surprise to him. It's true, we never spent the night together in a caravan, even though we promised to do it if we got a caravan, and that was one of the conditions. And Mustard's not allowed to do stuff like that. He's a married family man, a husband and father, whereas I'm just, a carefree gay bachelor. So I can do what I want. Mustard can't. He's on a tighter leash. Everyone is indeed welcome to the community lunch at the Hyde Hotel, Baslow Road, Eastmoor, Chesterfield, Sierra 427 Delta Alpha at 12 noon this coming Sunday. You'd be a fool to miss it. You'd be a fool to miss it. I mean, there's going to be the loveliest people there, and the food is nice, and they serve beverages of alcoholic and non-alcoholic nature, and it's in the Peak District, which is a beautiful part of the world, quite frankly. Oh, have I missed somebody coming in? Well, hang on, let me scroll back a bit. Have I missed somebody? Oh, Delta, I missed you. I apologise. Good evening, Delta. Oh, somebody mentioned Ella, but I can't see her. Are you here, Ella? Hello, if you are. Boaty's wine is delivered by a St. Bob's petrol tanker. I would adore a local Waitrose, and I make no secret of that. Everybody's saying hello to Emma, but I've not. Oh, there she is. Hello, my lovely. I hope you're well today and you've had a good day. Fill Bob roll with wine. Well, I'm 218 miles from Chesterfield, says Robbie Dorset. So my apologies for Sunday. Your apology is accepted. Was it Mustard who pioneered the wavy willy around the caravan? Sorry, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Right, Mike P's not coming. He's got a filthy weekend planned. I'll ignore all of the comments about Mustard's wanger. I was, Ella. I was a toy boy. I always went for older women. Most of my relationships were with older women until I was married, and then I kind of went the other way. And then since Mags, they've all been younger. But yeah, I was absolutely a toy boy. In fact, that's what her first husband always used to call me. He didn't usually address me by name. I was just the toy boy. And that's despite the fact that I gave him money, gave him cars, educated his children. But there you are. And it's not even my fault she left him. So I don't know why I got to blame for it. They were already well and truly broken up by the time that I met Mags. It was nothing to do with me. It was somebody else. Well, actually, you can say it was somebody else, but it wasn't really. The reason they broke up was him. He's a prick. He's a bad-tempered, violent prick who went to prison for being bad-tempered and violent and pulling a knife on somebody in a road rage incident. And the ironic thing is, and again, all of you long-termers know this, the ironic thing is I was aching for, he didn't like me at all, obviously. You know, I'm with his woman, aren't I? The mother of his children. And he's a violent, bad-tempered so-and-so. And I was just aching. I used to dream. I used to wish and dream that he'd just lose his rag with me and just give me the excuse. Just give me the excuse. And he never, ever did. Because most bullies in life are cowards at heart. And yeah, and the really ironic thing is that he did get the shit kicked out of him, but it wasn't by me. It was by Maggie. She beat him up. You all know the story, or you longer termers, you certainly do. Yeah, when I wasn't there, he got physical with Mags, and at that point in time, she wasn't having it, and you know she knew she had. I wasn't there, and yeah, he started on her, and she beat the crap out of him, and he ended up going to the police and reporting her for GBH. Bless her, and she's a strong woman, Mags. She could break a man's arm with one blow of her nose. I loved that. I loved that. The irony. That's the irony that actually it's kind of karma or korma, isn't it? That it was her who battered him. Uh, oh, apparently I've been missing. Right, Dan F. Apparently I've missed some comments that I really shouldn't have missed. So my apologies, my sincere apologies. Um, I've missed a comment and I've missed comments telling me about the comment. Don't know how I managed to do that. And apparently a good day has been had. Let me have a look. Oh, it's too small. Oh, a long day, but a proud dad day. Oh, well, I need to know about this. I'm so sorry I missed the comments. Please explain further and I will give my absolute approbation in terms of no, well done, Corey. I will give the comment my absolute approbation and we will share your pride in your proud Dad's Day. And I'm so sorry I missed them. It's getting a bit hit and miss, isn't it? Because we're getting quite busy now, aren't we? And if I read every single comment very thoroughly indeed, then I'd read the first 30 comments and that would be the end of the bloody live stream, wouldn't it? Hello, what's that? Oh, well done, Ange. That is useful information. Hold on. Ah, right, now I've got something to say about that. I've definitely got something to say about that. Bear with. This is some valuable information from the Minister for Planning and Organisation. Now, obviously, we've got the Community Sunday Lunch in the Peak coming up this very Sunday. However, if you can't make it, Pete and the Memsab, the next Community Sunday Lunch is on Sunday, the 22nd of March. Now then, Sunday, the 22nd of March. The weather should be quite a lot better by then. The days will be longer, there will be more daylight. But also, I will tie in with the 22nd of March a community, I don't know what to call it, we'll come up with something. But on the on the 22nd of March, if you come to the community lunch, I will have, because I will, as far as I know, I'll still be here in Windy Bum then, but only for about 5 more days. If everything goes as I expect it to. So on Sunday the 22nd of March, I will have open house here at Windy Bum. And you would be more than welcome to come in, have a look around and take anything that you would like to take. Any community bits and pieces that I'm not going to be able to take with me. So any of the things that you've been looking at on the live streams, some bits I'm going to take, but I'm not going to be able to take everything. So stuff from here that you see on the live, stuff from the front parlour. On the 22nd of March, open house, you can come, you can look around and you can take anything that you like as a keepsake of the community, or maybe it's something that you need or could gift to a friend or family member who would get some use out of it. Yeah, 22nd of March, chances are that it's going to be the last few days in Windy Bum. So, yeah, you can come and take anything that you like, and have lunch and all of that kind of thing. So there you go. Thank you, Ange. Thanks for that. The parlour is already looking weird to me. It's weird to walk through it. And all that's gone from there, I've given some stuff from the booze stand away, distributed that around friends and family, well, restaurant people. The speakers have gone from the fireplace that my mother's vases used to be on. They've gone to Omrit, who is mad about audio and was desperate for some decent speakers. And they've been there since day dot. They've been there for 11 years. And now there's just an imprint in the carpet. And there were a load of cobwebs, but I cleaned them with my underpants. I did. I brought my underwear and socks and whatnot down from the bathroom when I had my shower before I went to work. Threw the stuff on the bathroom floor, as you do. And I brought that down to stick it in the washing machine, ready to launder. Because I do that on a daily basis here at Windy Bum. That's a habit I'm going to have to break when I'm living in a caravan. And as it's being washed anyway, I had a swipe where the speakers were and got rid of the cobwebs. So they're all in the washing machine. And the parlour kind of looks bare. And that's just with the speakers gone. Wait until the mighty organ goes. Right, we have a voice message.
Hi Jason, I hope you are well. You know what time of night it is. You really do. Pound that box.
Thank you, Corrie. Right, 1 box, Welsh plus 4. £1. 3, 2, 1. In it pops. Oh my God. We're getting to the critical area of poundage and fullness. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Wait until all the other stuff starts going. Right, there's going to be an emotional tip point. I'm trying to rationalise this. You'll all shout at me and tell me I'm doing it wrong. And that's just me. I do things wrong. I'm getting rid of stuff that I should probably have got rid of already. I'm decluttering. I'm doing that thing. I'm doing like the Swedish death clean and just getting rid of stuff that I've been hanging on to for sentiment or whatever, and slowly but surely, a little bit every day, I've just been clearing down. I've also been taking some stuff to ROGERBOTTY, not much, but some bits, but I have started the process. But the big clear down, as in selling the furniture, I was just about to talk about my mighty organ and the telephone table and all of that. I've made a decision about that. Well, I've decided to do what I was going to do anyway, but I'm making a positive decision about it. That's going to be quite a big emotional thing because my head still isn't there. My head still isn't fully around the fact that we're not going to be at Windy Bum and that my life is going to be what it's going to be. It's kind of there. I'm excited about it. But I just can't fully get my head around it yet because it hasn't officially happened. I know it's going to, but that's not the same. So I've been fiddling around. Okay, I've done with help the sensible things. We've got our new home living arrangements, whatever you want to call it. We've got ROGERBOTTY, we've got the seasonal pitch, we've got NETTY. I can sod off in NETTY on a Monday, satisfy the 28-day rule. ROGERBOTTY is just amazing, and quite honestly, I prefer being in. I didn't want to come back to Windy Bum. ROGERBOTTY is awesome. But there are, there are the conveniences of having a bath, having a washing machine. Not the end of the world by any means, but when they're there, you're going to be drawn towards them, aren't you? And of course, there's the emotional history with Windy Bum. I'm getting rid of cars. But when it comes to getting rid of the fundamentals, my furniture that I adore, that kind of thing, I'm not going to start doing that until I get the official notice to quit. I probably should start in advance, but I'm just not emotionally capable of it, because I've had 4, 5, 6 people saying, what are you going to do if the landlord changes their mind? They're not going to change their mind, but theoretically they could. And now you've planted that seed in my mind, I can't get it out, can I? And I wish I could, because it's not going to happen. They're not going to change their mind. Chris isn't going to change his mind. Well, I don't think he is anyway. And even if he did, that would be an absolute nightmare, because I've set everything else up. So I'd just have to leave anyway. Unless, the only way around that would be if Chris agreed to let me use this place as an Airbnb, or I did it in reverse and moved ROGERBOTTY to a site that allowed subletting, and used ROGERBOTTY as an Airbnb. That would be another option. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm out. But until I get that official notice to quit, I can't pull the trigger on all of the big serious stuff. And that might be stupid, but it's just an emotional thing. As soon as I get it, then I promise you I will go at it hammer and tongs. Everything will go on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, whatever. Some stuff like, I was thinking about this today actually, like the beds. I've got 2 nice pine double beds. Just normal but nice pine double beds with mattresses and whatnot. They're not worth much, are they? But people need a bed, and if somebody's starting out in life, in their own home, then it's hard to furnish your first home, isn't it? Especially if you're dead poor, maybe unemployed, in a rented place. We've all been there. So I was thinking stuff like the beds, I was genuinely thinking about this on the way home from work. I'll just put them on Marketplace, and I will say, like the beds, they are free for collection. But you have to dismantle them, and you have to take the mattresses as well as the beds. And that just saves me a job. I can't be asked to dismantle a bed and whatnot. So people can have them for free, but they've got to dismantle them and carry them out themselves. It'll be the same with a lot of the furniture. The 3-piece suite, you can have that free, but you've got to get it out the door yourself. In fact, all of the upstairs furniture, I'll try and pass on a bit of luck. In fact, pretty much everything, now I come to think about it, everything will be free. You just have to collect it. And if need be, dismantle it. And there won't be any charge. I've had so much help from you guys that I'd like to pass it on a bit. The only things I will charge for are the Chinese bedside cabinets, the telephone table, the coffee table, and the organ and piano stool. Anything else? No, everything else can be free. Everything else can be free. The beds, the wardrobes, the bedside cabinets, the tall boy, 2 beautiful pine chests of drawers, one of which was incredibly expensive. What else? Yeah, the 3-piece suite, the footstool, kettle, toaster, oven, steamer, whatever. I'll just put it all up for free to a good home. Oh, fish tank and fish. Bloody expensive fish as well. Although the fish I cared about, I might try and persuade Big Tall Steve, my mate Big Tall Steve, to take on the fish. Because that's a welfare thing, isn't it? I mean, they're my mates, they're my friends. They need looking after. God, yeah, it's going to be mad. It's going to be a heartbreak as well. Seeing all that stuff go out of the front door of Windy Bum. But it won't be a heartbreak for all that long, because I genuinely believe that I'm going to be moving forward into a better life. I do believe that. But it's a difficult situation. And I know that a load of you will be screaming, oh, give it all up now. I can only do what I can do. I can only do what I can emotionally cope with. And that might not be the right thing. But what can I do? I've got to survive. I've got to keep going. And I can't break myself by doing stuff that's going to break me. I have the gift of time, although time is running out. And yeah, so as soon as that official notice to quit comes through the letterbox, I'm amazed it didn't come this month. I expected it before the 27th of this month. So it's going to be next month, isn't it? And assuming that it's 2 months notice, which I believe it has to be, that means end of April, which makes sense because a lot of people have been saying May is the optimum time to put a property on the market. I don't think he wants to sell it per se. I think it's this Renters' Rights Act that's freaking so many landlords out. Understandably. Because it's a massive thing. If you're a landlord, if you have a property and you rent it privately to somebody, that's one thing. Because you know that if your circumstances change, or you pass away, or whatever, then you can give the appropriate notice and you can take your property back if you need it, or your family need it, or you can sell it if you need to. After the 1st of May, then you can't do that anymore. This new Renters' Rights Act means that if you rent out your property, you can't take it back when you want to. You just can't. As long as the tenant pays their rent on time and doesn't break any conditions of the tenancy, you can't get them out. there are no more no-fault evictions. And for a landlord, that's going to be terrifying. If I was a landlord and renting out, I'd bloody evict my tenants. I'd evict me. Because it's ridiculous. You own a property, but somebody who doesn't own it has more rights than you do to it. That can't be right. It's going to cause havoc. It's going to cause mayhem. I mean, there's already a housing crisis. There's already a private rental crisis. And this is just going to make it a hell of a lot worse. A lot of people over the next few months are going to become potentially homeless. The number of privately rented properties available are going to become a lot fewer. And because supply and demand, because they're going to become fewer, they're going to become a hell of a lot more expensive. And a lot of people, me included, are not going to be able to privately rent because they simply can't afford it. And God knows, we all know, there's not enough, housing, whatever you call it, you know, council housing. I've forgotten the proper term for it. It's going to be bloody chaos. It's going to be absolute bloody chaos. Hey ho. What can you do? Right, time is marching on. I need to crack on with the last of the comments. I'll have one last little sip of wine. Looking forward to my staff curry tonight. So looking forward to the weekend. Right, bear with me now. I'm just going to whiz through all of the comments that I missed because I was talking. Is the wedding video labelled a wedding video? Because I really do want to see it. No, it's not. It's called A Day to Remember. Oh, you know what Crabber's beeping is? Okay. Oh, the food is excellent at the Hyde. Oh, Dustin and Debbie, good evening. Oh, and you're at Rivendale. Oh, lovely. By Buxton. Marvellous. Oh, I love being married. I loved being married. And I'd love to be married again. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, that electric Jag. God, that was quick. That was quick. Two live streams, one to read the comments and the other to waffle and to go on tangents. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Because when we started doing these, you know, there were only a handful of people watching and I could just go off all over the place, which is what I tend to do anyway. I think that's why the daily diaries evolved. I think the daily diaries kind of take the place of the live streams where I used to just waffle on for an hour. Oh, Maggie, Margaret, my ex-wife, Mags. Oh, good. Right, Pete and the Memsab will be coming on the 22nd of March. Excellent. Can you leave your bank card on the table? Well, it won't do you much bloody good. I mean, do you really want my overdraft? Do you really want my overdraft? I mean, please take my overdraft. I don't want it. Oh, it was Dan Fango. Went to Reading today for my son's graduation. Oh, he now has a BSc with a first class honours as a building surveyor. Oh, well, congratulations to you and indeed to your son. Oh, graduation. I loved graduations. I was so proud when my kids graduated. I was a little bit proud when I graduated as well. Bags the Eiffel Tower too. Oh, Dan, sorry I missed that, mate. I'm really sorry I missed that. Yeah, that's a massive thing. Um, Quite emotional for me because when it came to the kids' graduations, I didn't get to go to any of them. Because, as you know, um, places are limited, and mum, dad, no room for stepdad, but that's fine. That's fine. They got to do the bit, and I got to do the real bit, like paying for it and then celebrating afterwards. And Dan, you can tell your son that he's in good company because I also have a BSc with first class honours. So we are we are first. We are first buddies. Bags the Eiffel Tower says to you, oh, well, there you go. First come, first served. Pete, I'm taking you up on it. I've told you that. I've told you. Okay, John Fletcher. Yes. Good evening. Oh, don't take the light bulbs for God's sake. How far are you away from you from Rivendell Lodge Retreat? Right, if that's Buxton, I'm about 35 minutes from Buxton, maybe 40, something like that. Not far. Round the corner, really. Ross, Dinosaur Dad, good evening. It's properly getting heavy, Delta. That is seriously heavy now. And I can see where the level of coins is, and we're getting there. I'm looking forward to being drafted, Mark's Walking Vlogs. I'm looking forward to it. They're going to pay me, they'll feed me, and they'll give me a gun. Happy days. Bring it on. I can't wait. And I hope it's true. If you're getting me all excited and it turns out not to be true, I'm going to be really annoyed with you because I'm looking forward to this. How can we save Windy Bum? Well, you can't. Oh, you could buy it, I suppose. Those roses are looking a bit peaky. Some of them are, but the others aren't because they only came tonight. The Duke of Lickpenny. I agree with you, Mike P. I agree with you. Why wait until the notice presents itself? Did I not explain that? Because it's an emotional thing. It's something that I will only do when I'm forced to do it. I'm not going to do it voluntarily. Did I not make that clear? I'm sorry. I'm incapable emotionally of doing it until I have the factual evidence in front of me that it's unavoidable. Oh, God, yeah. He doesn't understand the level of my celebrityism. Oh, bloody hell. Uh, the neighbours will be loving me. I mean, Nettie's gone to a safe, better place. Madam Fanny is going tomorrow between 12 and 4, and you will get to say goodbye to her on tomorrow's video. Yeah, I'm down to just 2 cars out there. Admittedly, there's one over there, but that will be going as well. Oh, lots of congratulations to Dan, which is lovely. It is a massive thing. When your kids graduate, it's a massive thing. And to do so with first class honours, that's amazeballs. Now, I'll be honest with you, none of mine got a first. None of mine got a first. But they did all graduate. And they graduated well. They all got seconds. Oh, Paula, I know you do. I know you do. Oh, it's Bill Drains. It's a keyboard type organ. Quite a good one. Technics with speaker and built-in this, that, and the other. Oh, he did 7 years in the army. Bloody hell. Oh, well, yeah, doubly proud. Quite right. He may revoke the eviction if you offer him 2 free months channel membership to your... God, I wish it was that easy. Oh dear, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, another surprise for me tonight. I never heard you mention fish before. You keep surprising me. Why haven't I ever seen the fish? I guess you just haven't watched those videos. Um, I have tropical fish. I've thinned down a lot. I used to have tanks all over the cottage with a menagerie with tropical fish, frogs, snails, you name it. And over the 11 years they've thinned down. I've now only got 1 community tank in my bedroom, but I've got some very expensive fish in there, and they're going to need to be taken care of. But Big Tall Steve is the man for that. He's already kind of said he'll do it. Social housing, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Christian, yes, maybe. Yeah, it'll probably come to that. They will probably come to trying to kick you out on a technicality, but to be honest, by the time we get to that, the damage will have already been done. Now, I can't speak with any massive authority. What I can tell you is my experience. My experience is this. The Renters' Rights Act is coming in on the 1st of May, or whenever it is. Every single one of my friends, and I have many, who own properties that are privately rented, and I'm talking in the tens. Every single one, 100%, have already or are evicting their tenants and selling up. And my landlord, I thought I was here for life. My landlord is doing the same. Now, that's got to be going on generally around the UK, and it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell. And if you think you can escape to this, that or the other, then that might not be so easy either. Okay, so you do the van life thing. There's going to be so many more people doing that that they're going to have to clamp down on that as well. And we're going to end up with villages of people living in vehicles like there are in Bristol. And I don't know where it's going to end. I don't know where it's going to end. My own thoughts are to weather the storm as best I can, work my arse off, save money wherever possible, buy some land. And because, you know, I'm an old guy. I've not got my whole life ahead of me. I've had an amazing life. I've been blessed, and all I need is somewhere quiet, peaceful and secure to end my days. So I'm still fit, I'm still healthy, please God, touch wood. Work my arse off, get some money in the bank, buy some land, do the off-grid thing, and, you know, that's my little plot. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy going forward. And there are, if you're an economist or know an economist, and I fall into both categories, there are turbulent times ahead. It'll all work out, no doubt, it always does, but there you go, Paula, the nicest person in the world ever. I sold my rental a year ago. It was heartbreaking for both tenant and me. She'd been there for years. We worked together and we still keep in touch. There you go. When people are evicting people who are good tenants and friends, you know something weird is going on. No, that's not correct. You can't still evict to sell or move in. The tenant has to do something wrong. Ah, thank you, Christian. Yeah. Yep, thank you, Christian, for clarifying that. Graduated from the School of Life. Fair play. Very worthwhile. But you don't get the letters after your name. Right, it really is time to head off. Quick whiz through the last of the comments. What time are we? Oh yeah, we've had a bit of BAT, haven't we? Oh, Beverly, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Yeah, 2 paydays away from being homeless. That's true. That is true. Emma, no. No, really? Oh, no wonder you didn't want to talk. Really? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Bloody hell. Oh. You must have just got that today, is it? Oh, fucking hell. M's. Right, that needs more wine. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. I mean... It's all right for me. I'm a bloke on my own. I work. I've got support. Emma's a single mum with 4 kids. Although you might get more help with from the council, Ems, than obviously the council don't want to know me, single bloke. Single mum with 4 kids. How many are under 16? I'm trying to think. Oh, that sucks. Even though, you know, you don't want to be in the place that you're in. It's your home, it's your security, it's your family home, it's where your children are. Oh, fucking hell. Do you see what I mean? Hey. I don't know where to go with that. Okay, well, I'm going to have to kind of end it on a bombshell because it's late and I'm tired. I'm sure you all are too. That's horrendous. That's hit me like a ton of bricks because... Okay, well, this is going to be an ongoing thing. It's going to happen. It might not happen to you. That's really not helpful, Carl of the Lockpick. That's really not helpful. It might not happen to you, but it might well happen to somebody that you know. That's horrendous. It's not, Carl. It's not. I hate to burst your bubble, but if Emma went to France on a boat and then came back, she could get a ferry. It wouldn't alter the situation because she wouldn't be a refugee. That's just... I'm sorry to burst your idiotic fucking bubble with facts, but, you know, that's how it is. Oh, shit. Right. Right, we're going to have to come back to this. We're going to have to come back to this. Oh, no. Fucking hell. Right, well, I really hate to do this, but on that bombshell, obviously we will come back to this, obviously. And obviously, as a community, we will all do everything that you would expect. Ems, I'll catch you in chat, our chat, yeah? I agree, absolutely nowhere near enough social housing. Other countries in Europe where renting is the norm, they get it right. The UK gets it wrong. Right, okay, yeah, on that bombshell. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night. Seems weird saying that now. And let me wish you a good day tomorrow. May the new day bring you... I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Everything's just a bit... It's just fucking horrible, isn't it? It's just horrible. And that's the way that I'm going to end that tonight. I'm not going to do... I mean... Right. Okay. Let's all go to bed. Yeah, let's all go to bed. And we will deal with all of this. I say we. I mean, people are individuals and have to deal with their own shit. I know. I do. I'll be dealing with some tomorrow. And I know that you're all in the same boat. But at least we will come together tomorrow night and we'll cling to the wreckage and we will try to make sense of it, find a way forward. And I know that we will all help each other in any way that we can, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? As John Donne wrote, no man is an island entire of itself. Any man's death diminishes me, for I'm involved in mankind, and therefore never sent to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. There you go. There's the live stream title. Never sent to know for whom the bell tolls. On that note, I'm going to sod off. I'm going to eat and sleep and talk to some friends, and I will see you tomorrow night for a short but sweet. And the candle will be relit then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me, and I'm sorry the world isn't as kind as it should be. Just know that you're not alone, any of you. Okay, all right. I've got nothing better than that to end on. I'm sorry, but honestly, you're not alone. Okay. Good night, darlings. Catch you tomorrow.